Hi, Laura here from Rehab Dog Training. This video is to show you how to get your dog to do a down. Down means to lie down on the ground. So you want to pretty much shorten up the command by just using the word down. It makes it easier for the dog to understand what you're asking. So what you do is put your dog in a sit position. And then what you're going to do is you're going to drop the leash to make a J right here. And in the beginning, what I'm going to do is, as I give the dog the down command, I'm going to put my foot on the leash, and I'm just going to step down and put pressure on the leash towards the ground in the direction that I would like the dog to go into. So I'm going to put my foot up, I'm going to say down, and the dog drops right into position. Good girl. Once she's down there, you want to praise her. Good job. And then you can release her. Let's go. Let's go. Good girl. And I'm going to repeat this. I'm going to walk her around. And you don't need a mat to do this. I'm only using a mat because it's concrete floor. It's just more comfortable. Same thing. Make a J with the leash. And as I say the command, I'm going to put pressure on the leash with my foot. Down. Good girl. As soon as she goes down, pressure is released. And she actually is doing a little more than just a down. But that's okay. Come on. Let's go. Very good. So now if your dog is resistant to this, which they may be in the beginning because they're not used to it, you may have to hold the position. And what that means is that as you give the command and you put pressure on the leash, if the dog braces against it, don't release your foot. Keep your foot on the leash and keep the pressure on and wait it out. This is when patience is really important. Eventually, the dog's going to get tired of that pressure and the dog will down eventually. So you just have to wait it out, and it typically does not take long for that to happen, so I'm going to do it again. Put my foot on the leash, and as I put pressure on the leash, I'm going to give the command. Down. Very good. And as soon as the dog's elbows hit the ground, you release the pressure. Release your foot. Very good. Now this is something that you want to practice. So you want to move the dog around to different positions and put the dog in a sit. Ask for a down. The more you do this, the quicker the dog's going to understand what you're asking, and you're not going to have to use your foot to put pressure on the leash. The dog should automatically go into the down as long as you're repeating this enough times. So this is a command that you want to work on a couple times throughout the day for maybe 10-15 minutes. You can also do this while you're walking your dog. When you're walking, when you come to a stop, you want your dog to automatically go into a sit. You can incorporate the down into the walk. So as you're walking, stop every 10-20 feet and put your dog into a down. So the dog understands that it doesn't matter where you're at. When you ask for a down, the dog goes into a down. So that's down.